guys, it's Jen here from Teachers Turn Top Tamers. I was just putting away Ellie's birthday stuff and I thought, you know what, let me go ahead and share with you what I use to make birthdays special in our house. So backstory, my birthday is actually on Christmas Day, and usually people go, oh my gosh, that is so cool, you're a Christmas baby, and then it's immediately followed by, ooh, that must stink. So I guess it's just innate in me that I want to provide meaningful, memorable birthdays and traditions for my kids that they can look back on when I'm long and gone and say, oh, my mom used to do that for me. I love blah, 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 whatever it may be. So before the big day, there's a few things that we do. I like to take a photo shoot of them so I remember what they look like exactly at that age. This year with social distancing, I wasn't able to get a photographer to do that for us, so we actually just planted some bougainvilleas on Easter, and I just took Ellie out back and took her picture, and there you go. Second, we usually do a birthday banner and we put it up early so they can look at it and be reminded. We haven't done this yet, but we could do a countdown even until the big day, but I usually do a banner with whatever theme they choose for that birthday year. Another thing that I like to do is I like to measure them on their birthday. So it actually started with my dogs. My husband, before we met, he had a dachshund, and then we got Boone when he was 8 weeks old, and I started measuring him on the threshold between our living room and kitchen, and he got bigger and bigger, and once I had kids, I was like, oh, I'm gonna do it with my kids too. Growing up, my best friend's family did it, and it's something that just always stuck with me, I guess, and was something that I loved getting measured when we went over to her house. And same thing now with my nieces and nephews, they asked to be measured, and it's just something that I guess we'll always do from now on. Another thing before the big day that we usually do is this was the first time because Ellie just turned 4. I asked Ellie, what kind of cake do you want? And she told me she wanted confetti cake with chocolate chip icing, and that was her cake. So she actually helped me make it a few days before her birthday, and that was really fun. I'll post the picture here too. On the birthday, I like to dress my kids in pretty dresses that are almost keepsake-like. I also like to have just more casual, it's my birthday type shirt. I had my kiddos in it's my birthday shirts. Usually they get, strangers saying happy birthday if we were out and about, so that's always fun too. And I also have a crown. When I was teaching, and this goes back to when I was a kid, one of my favorite birthday pictures of me as a kid is I'm wearing a crown, and my teacher used glue, liquid glue, wrote out my name, and then sprinkled glitter on top of it. So it's a picture of me wearing this crown, and I'm eating like a cupcake or something, and it's just precious. And as a teacher, that's what I did for my kids for their birthdays. I always made the crown the night before and had it ready for them that morning. So I'm a big believer in crowns. I think it makes you feel special, and it is super fun. So a crown it is. Also, on the big day, a balloon bouquet. It's so cute. It's so fun. Ellie this year chose Spirit birthday. So I did a huge horse with the number 4 balloon and just Spirit, happy birthday, whatever. And she loved it. This was the first year that she was really into it. So a birthday bouquet it is from now on. Another thing we started last year with her, we were out at the beach on a mini vacay with my family, and we did confetti guns in the hotel room, and it was so cute. Just her expression and her reaction, and we cleaned it all up ourselves. and it was such a memorable experience. For my 2-year-old, that next birthday, I didn't think she was quite up for it, as it's super loud. Be forewarned if you choose to do so. But we did it again this year. We're actually moving in just a few weeks into a new home, and we did it in our master bedroom this past year. So I'll show you that picture too. And my husband has a big measuring stick, and we haven't actually written on it. We've used it since birth, but we have that in the background also. And my husband likes to take a picture of them with it every year as well. So that's super fun. So back to the cake. So I like to have a birthday cake plate. It's what I've put their birthday cakes on for the past few years, and it's something that I put my husband's cake on. It's just our family birthday cake. I got it off Amazon, of course, and it is just super fun, and it's the birthday cake, and it's something that they'll remember, I know, for years to come, and it's important. I also have a mini birthday cake plate. It is actually in storage, like I told you, we're moving. And it's with all my china that I got for my wedding, and it's super small, and it is beautiful. It's like handmade, hand painted. I got it off Etsy. I forgot to use it this year for Ellie, but I used it last year for Emma. We did a really cute tea for two birthday photo shoot, and like I just said, it's with my china because we had this adorable tea party. And it got whisked away into storage. So I didn't have it this year, but I will have it next year. And I'm in love with these. I got these on vacation in Lake Tahoe, but I was able to find them on Amazon, and they are from a company called Mariposa, and they're numbers, and you just put a regular candle right in the top and just stick it in, and you can build numbers. 14, 74, it could be whatever year it is of your birthday or someone special in your family. So that is something, if I didn't have this, I would use a wax candle from Publix or wherever. But I think that it's really fun to look back on pictures and say, oh, it was my second birthday, or, oh, this is when I was 13, whatever. But I like to look back and be reminded, so that's another thing. What else? We also have read the book On the Night You Were Born. It is really sweet and special, and it made me cry this year. And we also have this. It is the birthday cupcake. It sings. It's oh, it's not on. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday. Happy birthday. Happy birthday to you. Yay! We played this so many times, I should have known it wasn't over yet. Okay, and I almost forgot, this is another very, very, very special thing for their birthday. It's actually one of the reasons why I wanted to do the video in the first place. This is a poem that I found through a group on Facebook. It says, Eleanor's Special Birthday Knife. And I bought a cake set from Neiman Marcus, actually, and it's super ornate. I'm not sure if you can even see it. I wanted something really special, really just fancy, girly, whatever. And the poem says this. I'm going to try not to cry. This is a very special birthday cake knife, as you can see. You will use it to cut Ellie's birthday cake for many years to be. While she is so tiny, it's hard to believe one day she will be all grown up and be ready to leave. A trip down the aisle she will also take, a home of her own she will make. When she is ready to cut her wedding cake, she will have the perfect old birthday knife to take. I cry every time I read that. Okay. Woo! Now, this is something that I started with Emma when she was 1. And I've done it now 2 years with Ellie. So it is something that It's a family heirloom. I will always keep it close by. I will never put it in storage, so I make sure to use it every year. But it is really special, and just the thought of her having something that old and she will remember is really special. The last thing that I wanted to suggest you do to make your child's birthday special is to do some sort of activity where your family has to write out something to your child. I ended up doing this at our baby dedications, but it would work just as well for you for a birthday. And it could be any age, because as we all know, tomorrow is never promised, and some of the people that write notes and love letters to your kids may be gone one day, and it's really sweet and special to look back on them and just read and see their handwriting, which is a big thing too. So this says blessings for Ellie, and it says I pray you, and then there's lots of write-ins, and then blessings for Emma is in here, and I will read just a few to you so you kind of get the idea. I pray you love the Lord with all your heart. I pray you learn to appreciate the small things. I pray you become an incredible woman of God. I pray you respect all those who don't agree with you. I pray you find joy in all things. I pray you always love. I pray you never forget how much I love you. And I pray you aren't afraid to make mistakes. That's how you learn and grow. And it says, love, Van Casey. Sorry. This is why I should have read these beforehand. Kid ones are awesome too. Anyway, I highly suggest you do this. I just made these little templates online. I just made them on my computer, and they are really special, and I have them on a shelf in the girls' rooms. But yes, as you can see, lots of good ideas for birthdays, and I do hope that you find maybe just one idea that you'll implement in your family and make your child's birthday just super special, and just know that they're loved. Until next time, thanks everybody, and don't forget to like our page, subscribe to our YouTube channel, and follow us on Instagram. We really appreciate it. Thanks guys.